So let's take a look inside the speed flow. We're going to start off by booking a free consultation as if we were a client. And it's going to start off by asking your contact information and then some qualifying questions. So now once we filled out the questionnaire, we're going to schedule the meeting. And this is the message that they'll see next after they've booked the consultation. So now let's take a look at the SOP. It's a visual walkthrough of what your clients are going to go through. So right now they're inside the new consult not confirmed. And the reason why they aren't confirmed is because we haven't received their credit monitoring information. So now going inside their profile, you'll see their contact information up here. And then when we come down, you'll see that the free consultation monitoring details are still blank. And their status is consultation scheduled, but does not qualify because they were recently in a dispute. The form has qualifying questions. It will not disqualify them or stop them from booking an appointment. It's just going to let you know, especially inside the notes, that they are not your ideal client and why. So now you'll see here that they received a text message, your appointment has not been confirmed. Please check your email and it'll show the email that they logged in to confirm their appointment. And then this is the email. The email has your affiliate link in it, and it has the form that they'll have to fill out, providing you with their login details. So let's take a look at how it looks from a client's point of view. As you can see right here, this is the email. Your appointment has not been confirmed. Let's click the link. So now once they sign up with your credit monitoring affiliate link from the email, then they're going to come right here and click login details, and they're going to log in whatever details they use to sign up. Now once they fill out this form, we're going to come back in here and you'll see that it just popped up right here, a message letting them know that we did receive their credit monitoring information and their appointment is now confirmed. So now when we go check the SOP, you'll see that they moved from new consult not confirmed to credit monitoring received, appointment confirmed. So now let's say that they actually want to sign up with you and they're ready to get started. We are then going to come down here to tags and we're going to tag them as send, audit, and onboarding scheduling link. And you'll see that the message just popped up there. Thank you for choosing, and it'll be your company's name. Let's get started by scheduling your credit report, etc., etc. And here's the link, and then this is the email. And just so we can see it from their point of view, we'll come out and this is the email. Now let's click the schedule link and it'll take them to the calendar, and they're going to do the same thing where they book their appointment. Once they book the appointment, they're going to get the credit card authorization form. They can fill this out where it can be the actual credit card or a bank authorization. Now, if you do not use bank authorization, you can just delete this part out of the form, perfectly fine. They'll then sign and they'll schedule a meeting once they fill the form out. Now, while that's loading, let's go check the opportunities. You'll see it's at sent audit. And now it's in audit box cellmate because they have successfully scheduled their audit. Now let's go inside their profile so we can see what that looks like. And we're just going to close the tab so everything's clear. You see that the credit monitoring information is now in here. And you see that their status has changed to client. And it's in create audit waiting 3 days. Our system automatically waits 3 days until their audit to stay in line with Moniq'ue. So now you'll see that they received 2 new emails, which is going to be their contract and the link for them to sign up with their long-term credit monitoring. So this is what the contract links look like, and this is what the email for them to sign up with the new discounted credit monitoring. And then as you can see in real time, they just received another text message showing them how to save your email to their contacts so that you'll never end up in spam. And it also sends them another email asking for their IDs and the link to their credit monitoring. So when we look at it from their point of view, this is what the new emails look like. So we'll come in here, asking us to view document and then sign. And this is set up exactly how Adobe Doc and Fill would be. So you're just going to come through and sign the contract. Once the contract has been signed, we can go back in and check to see where they're at in the opportunities. Now, we are originally inside free consultation audit, but we're going to go look inside the audit one instead, and we'll see that they are now in agreement signed because they already went through these processes, right? So now let's keep in mind where they're at, right? So now let's go back to the email, and we're going to complete the onboarding by uploading the ID. Once we choose, now this is to avoid the questions of what type of ID will qualify, but they'll choose the ID, upload it here, and then choose proof of address from the list, and then upload their proof of address there, hit I agree, and upload documents. Once these documents have been uploaded and we refresh our screen, we'll see that they are now inside audit onboarding complete because they have sent in all the things required to start the credit repair process. Now keep in mind that every time they go through the stages, you will get a notification letting them know that they just completed their onboarding. They just uploaded their documents. They just signed their agreement. It's going to be notification within your system, which you can see right here. You'll also be able to get the notification in your app on your phone. Now let's see where they're at in the profile. We're going to close these tabs to keep it clean, and we're going to look at the status, and we see that everything has been filled out. They signed their agreement, their IDs have been uploaded, and their audit onboarding process is complete, and they are now ready for processing. The next thing we're going to do is fill out their enrollment notes, which I usually like to do this while I'm still on the phone. So while they're filling out their documents, I'm usually on the phone with them asking them questions, right? So I'm going to choose that they started the same, the day that they paid or the day that they signed up. And I'm going to ask them, well, what's your credit goal, right? So maybe they said 680 because they're trying to get funded. I'm going to put their audit link here. And I'm going to put their starting scores here. So maybe they started at 557 with Equifax and 567 with Experian, and TransUnion was a 589. And then their starting Equifax negative accounts was 5, Experian they had 7, and TransUnion they had 9. After I fill that out, I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to start their dispute process. Once I have created their dispute letters, I'm then going to go right here to credit process stage and change it from ready for processing to in dispute. And then I'm going to hit save. Now you see that this just moved. Everything is in real time. So now that I did that, I'm going to be able to see this is the email that they received. Again, reminding them to save your email to their contacts so that you don't end up in spam. But this is also the information letting them know, listen, all the documents that you receive back from any of these people, it's important that you give it to us, etc., etc. This is the voicemail that they receive. And this is the text message they receive. Now let's check the opportunities to see where they're at. We're going to move from the audit SOP and we're going to go down to, let's check what their billing status is, which is correct. It's in current. If they have any missed payments or fail or credit monitoring, you'll see them here. And then let's check to see where they're at in the credit repair process. They're currently in dispute. And then let's check to see what round are they in dispute in, and they're in the dispute round 1. This is important because throughout this process, we need to be able to keep up with multiple people and what round they're in. Because after certain rounds, we'll start moving differently and starting to dispute differently, right? So now let's go back and we're going to go inside their profile. So now let's go see what our clients see. Now that they're in dispute, we're going to go back to our email to check. And it says, good news, Ms. Bella, your investigation is on the way. It's going to give them the information, let them know how long it's going to take and everything else, right? They now can send correspondence to your link. They can upload it to you, right? So when you click the link, you'll see it already has their name and their email filled out. They then select where the dispute response came from, who sent it, and then they can upload as many responses as necessary, and then they'll hit agree and upload documents. As you can see, they move from in dispute to case review pending. When I go inside their profile, we'll be able to see that their status is now in case review pending. At this time, you should have received a message to your app and in here where it's letting them know that Miss Bella is out of dispute status and is now in case review pending. Please check their credit profile for changes and updates, and then update their credit update folder, etc., right? So now we're going to come in here. We're going to go down to credit updates, and comparing their profile, we're going to now put what their updates are. As you can see, it already put the last update date, and it put what round they're in. So now we're going to put that today is the 27th. This is when we're updating the case review file. Total deletions was 4 on Equifax, 5 on Experian, and 6 on TransUnion. The current score is 601, 602, and 603 on Experian. And now here's my favorite part. This is where you're going to hold them accountable, right? Because a lot of times your clients will go out and they'll start applying for new things, applying for cars, for credit cards, all these different things, whatever Credit Karma or the internet tells them to do. And they're not keeping up with their bills, so they're getting new late payments, and they're just doing all these things. But then when the next month come or a couple months down the line, they're wondering, why is their score the exact same, or why has their score gone down or not gone up as much as they expected, even though you're getting the deletions, or they're just like, you didn't do anything to my profile, it looks the same. This is where you hold them accountable, right? So the new negative accounts added to your credit profile, since you enrolled, where we're going to put Capital One, and we're going to put T-Mobile, and we're going to put Credit One, right? Now, throughout the whole credit repair process, you're going to keep whatever's there previously, and you'll keep adding on. So at the end, they can see how many things they added or how many things they've done wrong. The following steps are immediate recommendation. Lower your credit card utilization. And down here in applying for new lines of credit. And these are the actions that may cause a delay in your progress based on your actions. New negative accounts, high credit card balance, and apply for new lines of credit. The following steps are our next plan of action. Continue to next round of disputes with creditors. Once I've completed that, I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to come back up to credit process stage and change it from case review pending to case review complete, because we've just completed their case review. And I'm going to hit save. As you can see over here in real time, they received an email, a voicemail, and a text message. Let's take a look. And it's going to show them since their data entry and the last time their profile has been completed, what their status is. And when they entered, these were their scores. These are the following steps of recommendation. These are the negative accounts that were added. These are the actions that they're playing or the actions that they're taking that's causing a delay in their process. And this is what we're going to do next. And then these are their new credit scores. These are the things that have been deleted from Experian, Equifax, TransUnion since the last update. And down here, this is again where they can send in any extra correspondence. This is the voicemail, and this is the text message. Now, once the case review has been complete and it's everything sent out, you're going to then send it for ready for processing. Now that it's in ready for processing, let's check the SOP to see where they're at. Back in ready for processing. Then we're going to come here and you're going to start creating their dispute letters, right? Once your dispute letters have been created, you're going to do the same thing, change it from ready for processing to in dispute, and you're going to continue this process until their credit repair journey is complete. Now that it's been changed to in dispute again, though, one thing I want you to see, you see that the messages and everything go out. We're going to go back to the SOP to see where they're at. And we see that they're in dispute, but when we go to the round overview, we now see that they move from dispute round 1 to dispute round 2. Again, this is going to follow them throughout the credit repair process so you can know exactly what's going on throughout their whole credit repair journey with you. Again, everything that we've done, you'll see that the system automatically took notes and added it to their profile for every update. And when you come here, you'll also be able to see that all the documents that they uploaded, everything that they received or sent out or sent in, should I say, has all been documented right here. Guys, this doesn't even cover all the tools, resources, products, everything that we actually provide you to not only scale your business and take you to the next level, but for you to be able to turn around, resell, and make a profit off as well. Listen, all you have to do is click the link below to sign up today and get instant access today to start scaling your business today.